everybody, this is Louisa from Melly Paper Studio, and this is a second set of layouts or February layout that I will be making today. I'm really excited to be working on it. I already have it all kind of put together and blocked off. It has a lot of pictures. I don't do that much journaling, but in this one I actually do think that I should have probably left more space for journaling. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put little journaling tags across the pictures. Some of the pictures have a lot of empty space that I don't need. Like for instance this one, and this one can use some tags explaining why this is even on the layout. So I'm trying to catch up. I have been doing a double page spreads for my project life. This is the first year I've ever done this, the first time I'm doing this. And the reason I am doing it, well, I find the layouts really cute, really fun, but also we aren't always traveling, but we may have pictures that we have on our phones, my husband and I, or things that we want to remember. So this is kind of to serve that purpose. And I do it my own way. Of course, as you can see, there's no pockets in here, which makes it it gives you a little bit more flexibility because you're not bound to the pockets of whatever the page spread that you're trying to do, so you can do pictures of all sorts of sizes, and that's basically what I'm doing here. I've already printed these, and I print these through Shutterfly, and I just wait for them to get in the mail. I first make the collages on my phone, and I honestly make the collages kind of arbitrarily, just hoping they will work, and most of the time they do. So everything's adhered except for these two, and the reason these two aren't adhered is because I want to put a block of pretty pattern paper, and I think I'm going to be using this wood grain here. And I just need to measure what I need to cut it at. I do have a template, a free printable of different layouts that you can produce if you're doing project life, so you don't have to measure like I'm having to. But where I have been printing the pictures in all sorts of sizes because of the app that I have, I'm still having to do some measuring. Okay, so now I put it on fast forward just so that you wouldn't have to see all how long it took me to do the rest. But I chose this paper. This is from my stash. I got it at Michael's. It's one of the hot buys, and it's Paris themed, which is great because that's what my little niece, who's up there in the picture, that's what her birthday party was themed as, and that's because as a surprise she got a trip to Europe, so that was a lot of fun for her. And then my card, just like the February card on my February part 1 layout, it was too short, so I just added some detail, which was great because I was able to add some of that pink and bring that and tie that in together. And then just adding some more labels. That big card up there, I'm going to use it as an anchor to be able to journal. And what's funny is that I had downloaded these labels and had them cut with my silhouette, and they were from a graphic designer, a French graphic designer, so they are actually in French, which is very fitting considering again that it was a French Paris themed party. So then I'm just using some labels from my stash, just like I did with the other layout, and I'm putting them there because I'm going to be journaling on there. And later on, you'll see that I end up removing that flower on that label, but for now, I'm keeping it. I'm trying to use when I'm making these, I'm trying not to use my silhouette only because it takes a long time to get the design picked out and then put it on my mat and on my virtual mat and then have it, all cut out. So it takes me quite a little bit or longer than I would like it to. So here I'm looking for other things that I'm going to add to it and some stickers, and I do find some stickers that match what is going on with the layout. And of course you'll be able to see more close-ups a little bit later on. Okay, so this is kind of how the layout is looking right now. I will be cutting some things with my silhouette. I think I'm going to be cutting an Eiffel Tower here in black just to give it a little bit more detail. And I think I'm going to be doing maybe a title here. I'm not sure, but I will put the video on pause, and when I return I'll finish and give you a complete look at the layout. Okay, so I really like how this turned out. I love this layout as well. I will have detailed pictures. It's nothing fancy. It's just I'm trying to use things from my stash. I'm trying to go really quickly through these and not use my silhouette. And even with that, I'm still it's taking me a little bit of time. But I'm getting a hang of it. And I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, you can always contact me through my YouTube channel or on my website. So